you're not comfortable with any of my questions, you can say Pat. Anything in the vehicle that you should have? You ever been arrested for anything?
No.
Never? Okay. Any marijuana in the vehicle?
No.
Heroin?
No.
Fentanyl?
No.
Prescription pills not prescribed to you?
No.
Cocaine? Crack cocaine?
No. I don't do drugs. I don't mess with any kind of illegal substances.
You married?
No.
How long y'all been together?
Around a year.
About a year? Hey, where y'all live at?
I live with my sister.
Where's he live at?
He is from Roswell and he comes back.
Okay. How often does he try to make that trip?
Every few months maybe.
Every few months? So how long does he stay in zone? How long does he usually stay in zone?
Deputy Harvey's call. Should we?
How do you know her? That's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
So you're staying at your girlfriend's? Cool. Just wait right here for a second. You know, a traffic stop is illegal detainment, right?
So, can you be honest with me? Why am I being stopped?
Failure to signal. That's pure and straight honest answer. You failed to signal, so we stopped you. That's all it is.
Officer Terrell tells Mr. Rosales that the reason for the stop was a failure to signal, and that the officers are simply talking to people after they stop them. Now, the dashboard camera footage clearly shows Mr. Rosales activating his turn signal before executing the left turn, which directly contradicts the stated basis for the stop.
So I don't know what all he talked to you about. I'll probably ask some of the same questions.
Ever been in any kind of trouble at all?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to make this place my new place of residency.
I got
And see, here's
I believe you. Come on.
trying to buy a home.
Sure.
So here's my thought process. I was trying to buy a home, so that way whenever I get my home here, we're gonna change everything over to match that address.
I got you.
But as you can see, economy-wise,
Yeah, look, it went from a great home buying experience to right now interest rates are up and everybody wants a home. So just hang out for me right here on the bumper. You can stay right there. I wouldn't recommend leaning up on the actual vehicle. It's pretty hot, okay?
I would say that there's more to this than meets the eye. I would check that, and I would check this. Well, hopefully this is a good one.
Yeah.
So what are you going to ride him for?
Right now, the failure to signal. Since he keeps going back and he still has residence in New Mexico, what is the deal with that? See what I'm saying?
I would err on the side of caution on that, because he told me he's been here for 8 months, and he went and visited in Easter, but he is staying at her sister's house, and for whatever reason he has tried to establish residence here but has been unable to. I don't know how much truth that is. It's in the sense that they don't like the police.
No doubt.
I don't know why, because we're just friendly.
So check it out. This is your citation. It's your information, your vehicle information. This is what I'm citing you for. The failure to signal and then the failure to register your tag and all that. Because as far as the court information, I gave you a court date of 9/8/22 at 8:30 in the morning. The sign here is not in Michigan. I'm just saying you understand what you have to do to take care of the citation.
This is a better experience than you had before.
not quite.
Really?
Not quite. It's almost very similar.
Wow.
I mean, that's not here to discuss.
Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.
I actually got some questions for you guys, if I can.
Sure.
Your name and badge number?
Officer Terrell, PO7. It's on the ticket.
Oh, okay. And is this also on you?
No.
Yeah. Can I get yours as well?
Officer Terrell issued Mr. Rosales a citation for 3 violations: failure to signal, failure to register his vehicle, and a second vehicle registration-related allegation, the precise statutory basis of which was unclear. He then provided Mr. Rosales with a copy of the citation that was so faint it was largely illegible. All 3 charges were subsequently dismissed, and Mr. Rosales and Ms. Lacione filed a federal civil rights lawsuit on November 1st, 2022, with assistance from the Institute for Justice against Officer Lewis and Officer Terrell in their individual and official capacities, former Chief of Police Ronnie Howard in his official capacity, and the City of Alexandria, asserting violations of the First and Fourth Amendments. The defendants moved for judgment on the pleadings, arguing that the complaint failed to state a viable claim and that the officers were entitled to qualified immunity. On October 6, 2025, the district court denied both motions. Officers Lewis and Terrell filed interlocutory appeals on the denial on November 4th and November 5th, respectively. respectively. And as of the date of writing this episode, the case remains pending before the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. Overall, Officer Lewis and Officer Terrell get an F for initiating a stop based on a justification that the video evidence directly contradicts, unlawfully expanding the scope and duration of the detention through an extended drug interrogation unsupported by any reasonable suspicion, and violating the First and Fourth Amendment rights of both Mr. Rosales and Ms. Lacione through a series of constitutionally deficient searches and a blanket prohibition on recording. Mr. Rosales and Ms. Lacione get an A for maintaining composure and cooperation throughout an unlawful and invasive detention, exercising their constitutional rights without escalation, and pursuing appropriate legal remedies in response to the violation of those rights.